Hey guys, what's up? If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you have fun. If you're coming back, what's up? I hope you don't have fun. Sorry, that was mean. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, all seriousness, I thought it might be fun if I told you guys a little midweek story. Now, I've got a pretty boring life, so my stories are also pretty boring. So honestly, this might be more of a rant. Or perhaps it's a warning. Maybe we'll call it a lesson. But for now, I'm just gonna say that it's a story. So, growing up, my sister had friends. Of course, no surprise there. But these friends weren't very nice. These friends also slept over a time or two, as friends do. Now, I thought my sister was pretty cool, so of course I thought her friends were pretty cool. My sister and I shared a room at the time, so her sleepovers were kind of my sleepovers too, unfortunately for her. So one time my sister was having a sleepover and everyone had fallen asleep. I had not fallen asleep. Now I know what you're thinking, and no, I did not pull pranks. I just kind of laid there, awake, trying to sleep. And then, all of a sudden, I found out I was wrong. Everyone else had not fallen asleep yet. One of her friends, let's call them Rebecca, gets up and is like, "Hey, are you awake?" And I'm like, "Aw, man, this is my chance. I can be cool." So I go, "Yeah, I'm up." And I could not have guessed in a million years where this night was going. So I got an allowance when I was a kid based on how well behaved I was, how well I was keeping up with my chores, that kind of stuff. My parents were always saying, you can spend your money on whatever you want. It's your money. But the one thing I wasn't allowed to spend my money on was makeup. My parents were pretty against makeup, so therefore, I really liked makeup, and I wanted makeup. So my sister's friend and I start chatting, and lo and behold, she starts talking about her makeup. And I think this is pretty freaking neat. And I let her know that I thought this was pretty freaking neat. So she gets the brilliant idea to say, "Hey, I might be willing to part with some of this." Now, I would call myself a bit of an entrepreneur. So I go, okay, and I start getting out some of my things. I'm kind of trying to barter. I'll give you this slinky for that double-sided lip gloss. And she's playing along. She's like, "Okay, that's pretty neat. I do like that slinky, but this lip gloss isn't double-sided." And I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, you're so right. What was I thinking? A slinky for a double-sided lip gloss? I look like a fool. So I didn't really know what to think at this point. I'm like, what do I do? What I did know was that I wanted that double-sided lip gloss. So we both kind of set up shop, laying out what we have so the other person can see it and pick out the stuff they like, regular sleepover stuff. And by the end of the night, I pretty much owned all of the stuff she had laid out, and all of the stuff I had laid out, but I didn't own much money. I remember they also convinced me to buy a necklace for my mom for Mother's Day, and I did buy it, and I did actually give it to my mom for Mother's Day, and when I gave it to her, she was like, "This isn't gonna fit me." And, child me is like, "Why not? It fit me. Did you even try it on?" And she was so nice. She just kind of laughed and told me to wear it for her and to think of her whenever I wore it. I never wore that necklace.